Hello, hello. Good evening. How are you this evening? It's October the 4th. It's Wednesday evening and it is 7:30 p.m. Central Time. I am Patience Holt and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Central Arkansas. I'm just north of the river of our capital city of Little Rock. I am excited to share with you tonight a fall bundle that is in our holiday catalog, our 2023 September to December holiday catalog. But first, I wanted to talk to you about Stampin' Up! I've been in Stampin' Up! Since 2015 and I have enjoyed it very, very much. As you can see behind me, I have lots of stuff. I've had lots of stuff that was not Stampin' Up, but over the years I have converted a lot of my supplies to Stampin' Up because the quality is so good. I send cards out to quite a few people, and so my postage expense is out there. So good evening. I'm trying to get to see you on a couple of different pages here. So let me check to see if I've got this up and on my page. Make sure I've got it shared to the right place. So let me see here. Let's see. Here we go. Yes. Okay. So I've got it shared to my VIP stamping group, and that group is a lot of friends, some acquaintances. I really enjoy having that group. Hey Karen, how are you this evening? It seems like I haven't seen you in a long time. So this weekend was my retreat, and I enjoyed that very, very much. It was my second retreat that I had. I had a summer retreat back in June, and this time was my fall, holiday, you name it, and we had it. So I'm hoping that I can grow my business and have another retreat. I've already got one on the books for May, so we'll talk about that when it gets closer. Another thing I wanted to talk to you about tonight is Stampin' Up! Has a joining special. Now, if you make crafts for the kids at school, for the teachers, stuff like that, I have the quality products that you're going to want. Right now, Stampin' Up! is celebrating their 35th anniversary. They've been around for 35 years, and they're celebrating their anniversary with a special. And you get, normally the starter kit is $125 in products for $99, free shipping plus tax. So with that, $125 worth of product, worth of stamps, worth of paper, supplies. I've had people that have joined and dropped and joined and dropped, and each time they take advantage of that special. So if you're been thinking about joining again, come talk to me. I have the best customer service. My team will let you know that. I have a community of stampers called the Notable Stampers, and we have challenges and earn prizes with that. We also, some of us attend my uplines team meeting, and we all love that. But if you're really thinking about it, I would love for you to join my team. Right now, Stampin' Up! Has 35% off of the joining fee. So you get $125 for $64.35. Free shipping plus tax. So that is 35% off that $99. Or another option is 35% more product for $99. Now, I would go for that one. You get $168 worth of product for $99, free shipping plus tax. The great thing about this is this year we're having one of our conventions online. It's a virtual convention called On Stage, and it's in November. So if you join, no matter what option you pick, you get to go to the virtual event for free. And that's a $77 value in itself. So those that are here in Central Arkansas, I plan to have a get-together, whether it be here at my home or at another person's home, but a get-together for all those who have signed up that are on my team and Kay's team. And we're going to get together, watch the virtual event, and stamp. So let's get to it. Let me show you what we have this evening. Autumn Leaves Bundle. And let me see if I can get you turned down to my desk here. Okay, let me get that keyboard out of the way. Okay, what I have is page 42 and 43 in our catalog. And if you don't have a catalog, let me know. I can take care of you. Take care of you pretty quickly. This suite of products really coordinates with a lot of other things in the catalog. And right now, the speckled dots and the actual paper here is back ordered. You can get the paper October 9th. So really don't have that much longer to wait. But I have a deal for you. If you're not quite sure you want to order the whole thing, when you spend $35 in my store, you can get the card class that I'm getting ready to show you for free. And if you spend $50, you'll get some sparkle gems, and they do sparkle. These sparkle gems, a full packet with the cards. So, and you'll get a color PDF showing you how to do the cards that has all the measurements and everything there. So let's just go ahead and get started. Now, here is the stamp set, and it's a photopolymer stamp set and coordinating dies. There are, I'm trying to see, 17 different dies that go with the set. There are some sentiment die cuts that you could use with any sentiment stamp that will fit in there. So, hey Karen, I'm glad you joined me. And you're telling everybody it's a great deal. Yes, it is a great deal. Karen came to my retreat this weekend, and we did several cards with this. Okay, so here's the PDF that you will get instructions and everything. So let me just get started here. I've got everything in a little bin. And here is the paper. When you get this card class, you will get some paper to go with it. And then you can order your own. This paper is really pretty. And I think I have some really cute cards here for you. Okay. So, first of all, we are going to make this card. This card is, it says, for all you do. And on the inside, it says, I'm thankful. And it's Cajun craze, pumpkin pie, crushed curry, and then a photorealistic scene. And that is on our paper. And it is a beautiful set of paper. Now I'm using, early espresso. And I'm going to go ahead and stamp. I can find the right stamps here. I've got it all in this bin. All right. I'm thankful right here. And then here is our card kit. When you get a card kit, it will look like this. And we're just going to put one card together. Now we'll have the embellishments. I have the embellishments, but excuse me. If you spend $50 or more, you'll get all the embellishments. you'll get a full pack. Okay, we're going to be doing some die cutting also. But I want to go ahead and get my stamping out of the way. So let me just get this put over here. Okay, early espresso, we're going to stamp our sentiment. And this is the inside of the card. I'm thankful. And then on this small piece, we are going to stamp for all you do. And we're not trying to center it or anything, because we're actually going to die cut that small piece out. Okay, so got that stamped. Let's get this little die cut machine over here. And every die cut machine is different. Comes with several different plates. I use the gray plate because it works better for me. Now, I am going to die cut several things at once here. Here is the sentiment. And it is really stuck to this magnetic bowl. Here's the sentiment die cut I want to use. The very small one right here. Okay. And I forgot to bring over my tape. Let me grab it. Well, I'm getting it. I put everything in its place and I can't find my tape, so a post-it note will work. So I'm going to center my sentiment right there and put my post-it down. And then we're also going to die cut a leaf. Let's see, a Canadian leaf. I think that's what is that? A maple leaf, yes. Maple leaf. Okay, well, that's all I'm going to do with that one right there. Let me go ahead and just run this through my mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss right quick. See how easy that went through. All right, let me take my Post-it off of here. There's this tiny sentiment. Okay, and then here is my maple leaf. Let me poke this out. There we go. And let's see. Now crushed curry and pumpkin pie for the other two leaves. And there we go. I don't need the tape to hold those in place. Hopefully they'll stay in place. All right. If you don't have this mini machine, it is fabulous. I have mine sitting right here on my desk. It's really handy. You don't have to drag out the big one. All right, that die cut came out really quick. Okay. Now, if you have a sponge dauber, little sponge or something a blending brush that you could put some espresso ink on your leaves, that will look good. And I'm going to do that right quick. I don't have a brush or anything, but I am going to do my tips like this. Oops, there we go. Just get me some ink on this leaf. And same thing with the other two, the oak leaves. Just getting some ink on the edges. There we go. Yeah, that makes it look good. And you get it on your hands too, but that's okay. All right. So I'm going to get my card pieces together. We're going to start with a Cajun Craze base. And then the next base is pumpkin pie and then crushed curry. So we're going to build our card just a little bit. Funny, funny. We're also going to be using our trimmer here because we're going to trim this gorgeous paper. All right. Going to center this right there. Okay. Now, let's get our trimmer and let's take a piece of this paper and cut it down. The sample that I have is the leaves in a beautiful pathway here, but the one I'm going to do tonight is going to have the pumpkins because this same color scheme goes right through to this sheet of paper. Now you want to keep all your scraps because look at that, isn't that gorgeous? The back of them have foil on it. And I use all these little pieces. I have a card I'll show you in just a moment where I used a small piece like that. All right. Now I'm going to get the ribbon out. I'm going to put this ribbon right here. And I'm going to get my scissors and trim some of this excess ribbon off. We don't need that much. It will bulk the card up. So there we go. Then I'm going to put that onto my crushed curry. Layer. There we go. So then for this, I'm going to go ahead and put this layer down. So we're building our card. Okay, I hope y'all can see this pretty good. Okay, did I get that? There we go. And here is some linen thread. And all I'm going to do with the linen thread is tie a bow there. And it is going to bunch up this ribbon, natural ribbon. So tie a little bitty bow. There we go. And then trim the excess off. Okay, so now let me put this piece of paper away. We are ready to put our inside in our card. So now we're just embellishing our card because we did all the stamping and we're building our card. And then we're going to put our leaves on here. This is so funny. I had everything together and now I don't have a thing. So happens every time. Fun. So what I'm going to use for my, this is so funny. What I'm going to use for my leaves to put down is just the mini glue dots because I don't want to bulk it up too much. And the mini glue dots work just well, really well. So I'm going to put this leaf, just like these leaves are falling. There we go. So what I'm going to do for this, I want it to not be flat. I do want it to have a little bulk build up. So I'm going to take a mini glue dot, and I'm going to take your pick tool and roll the mini glue dot on itself. And then attach that to the back. Now you could use multi-purpose liquid glue on this as well. But this gives it just a little bit of dimension. There we go. And then I'm going to put this down at the bottom in this clear space right here so it's very easily seen. There you go. And that's card number 1. For all you do, I am thankful. So I hope you like that one. The next one we're going to do is this one. And I have loved this paper so much, I used all of this print. So I'm going to use a different print on this also. And I'm ready for my paper to come in. So we're going to do our stamping first. And you will have a die cut, or you won't have a die cut. You will, if you've got the stamp set and the die set, you can stamp your sentiment and then die cut. And then on the inside, I don't have anything except for the leaf, and that is in Blackberry Bliss. Now, this is a color that I don't use that often because usually I get Blackberry Bliss everywhere. But we're using it tonight. So here's our card back. Oh, I forgot to embellish this other card. Let's do that right quick. We've got to embellish with our sparkle gems because the sparkle gems are beautiful. So, got these sparkle gems, and they'll add any, add to any card. I love it. Let's see. I'm going to put this one up here, and then I've got some small gems here. There we go. Now, can you see how that just makes them sparkle? All right, now we're ready for the next card. Let me get these 2 gems out of the way. And I've got static cling. They're stuck to me. All right. This card has some gems also. We're going to have lots of gems. We're going to use the black and very vanilla large check ribbon. Again, this is some of the paper. And I've already got my die cuts sitting here ready to cut this out. I'm actually going to cut this out to make our leaf. So this will be the paper that we're going to use for the background. And look at the back of that one. It's got a beautiful background also. So let's get our mini cut and boss machine. Mini boss. And then I'm going to cut these 2 pieces out. Go. And then I'm also going to use, here's the tape. I already had the tape on here. Now this is Post-it note tape and it's very reusable. Okay. Get my little, take your pick tool, get that out of there. Okay. And now I want to cut out just the veins again, right here. The vein, I'm going to have, and I'll show you an easy way to attach this. Don't have to use your multi-purpose glue or anything like that. Now, when you get a card kit, you'll have everything measured and done for you. And I will have instructions that will have the measurements on there. Okay, so we want to get our trimmer. And we're going to cut this beautiful paper. I hate to do it, but we're cutting it. But it also has some Blackberry Bliss coloring to it, so it will match our card base. A lot of this paper matches, you know, each other, and they coordinate so well. All right. All right, I'm going to get my Blackberry Bliss card base. Put my dies back over here. Oh, we're not finished cutting, are we? We need to cut a, what do we need to cut here? I can't talk tonight. It must be residual left over from the retreat. Here we go. A die to stamp my sentiment. And when I mean stamp it, I mean I got to stamp it first. So let's get that Blackberry Bliss out. And let's stamp our card. All right. Here we go. So on this one, it says, I'm thankful. Now, there's another sentiment in this set that you can use, and it is with a grateful heart. So you can stamp either one on there. I'm going to stamp I'm grateful again. I'm thankful. So Blackberry Bliss. And then now I'm going to die cut this sentiment. And I'm going to center that with this tape. This tape is just wonderful. Don't have to use up all those Post-it notes, and the tape is reusable. Okay. We put that tape over here. I'm going to need it again. And then here is our beautiful sentiment. Pop that out. And we're going to do one more thing before we build this card. I'm going to take my Stampin' Blends and color this ribbon. Now, I think I'm going to use the dark. It just depends on what the brush looks like. But most of our ribbons you can color. Now, this will dry pretty quickly, so you don't get Blackberry Bliss all over your hands. But the best way to get ink off your fingers is to wash your hair. So I've got inky fingers, but then I get rid of those every morning. So it's just a little tip. Inky fingers, wash your hair. So if I've got inky fingers, either I have just done that and not washed my hair, and or I've got the dirty hair. All right, so this is dry already. So let's get our seal and put our card together. Okay. So we're going to be putting our sentiment, if you notice on our example, we're going to put it in the middle of the card. So we don't need any fancy stuff to put all this down. Just a little seal will take care of it. I just ran a little bit across my card. And I'm going to put that right there. And I am putting a little bit more because I'm going to put the veins to this maple leaf. I'm going to attach it just right there. Now, I'm going to go ahead and cut the end off because I don't think it'll show out from under our sentiment in our bow, but I didn't want to take that chance, so I cut that off. And then I'm just putting the other little vein right there. It just gives it some more dimension. So see, I've got some seal. It's right there. And that will all be covered up with the ribbon. So see how stiff this is now? So it's all dry. And we're going to make a faux bow. And what I mean by a faux bow, we may need some more. Nope, we don't need any more seal. I'm just putting it like I tied a bow. Made it look like I tied the bow. But I did not tie a bow, because if I did, it would be bulked up. So we have just a faux bow. And then we're going to put a dimensional on either side of this to hold that bow down. So here's our dimensionals. Okay. Let me put this right there. There we go. Now, let's do the inside of our card. So I have got the maple leaf all loaded up on a block. And I believe I stamped this full strength. Yes, so it may be a little dark, but that's Blackberry Bliss. It's dark. And don't forget, we're doing this way and not this way. Ooh, that is dark. I love it. Love it, love it. Okay, now all we need to do is put the sparkle gems on there. So let me find those right here. Go ahead and put those on, then we'll put that on the inside. So I'm going to go ahead and put all of these on here. There we go. Yay! So what do you think? You think you like it? Because I know I love this set. It is really versatile, and I'll show you in just a moment. I made another card that is not traditional fall colors, but it is a fall card. And do this and put it right here on the inside. There you go. I just love how all our inks and everything color coordinate. How about that? Okay. Let me put that card over here. My daughter's calling me on the phone. I don't think she knows I'm on a Facebook Live. Okay, our next card was the first one I designed with these with this set. This is the oxidized copper paper, and these are the sparkle gems. Also, they're just a different color sparkle gem. And then this particular pattern of paper, when I cut, it also left this. So there's that paper right there. So you get a lot of mileage out of this paper. Okay. Let me get the card kit for this one. And we'll be doing some die cutting of the leaves. And here we go. I made another card just like this, except with a different print. And it's beautiful too. I just love it. It's a very masculine card. Or if you have anyone that likes to read books, this would be a great card. Okay, so let's put those aside. Let's get our card kit out. Okay, I do have some gems here. Now, I've already cut the circle, and the reason why is because this stylish shaped circle is not included in your card kit. Or it's not, it is included in your card kit. This die cut is not in the set. That's what I'm trying to say. Woo! It's like pulling teeth trying to get the words out. So this is a different fold card, if you'll notice. And we are going to stamp first. But I wanted to show you where we're going to put this. Right here. Okay. So I didn't want to put it down yet because we are going to be putting this on the side. I've already cut these parts cut for you, but we are going to die cut. But I'm going to go ahead and stamp this. Here we go. And it is also in Early Espresso. And this says, autumn teaches us that change can be beautiful. All right. Put those aside and wash those later. All right, so all I need to do now is to cut our leaves out. And I showed you how easy that was. We're going to do it again. This time I need all 4 leaves. And there are duplicates of these leaves in the die set. So you get 2 maple leaves and 2 oak leaves, which makes it easy. There we go. Makes it easier. Okay. So I'm just going to arrange these where they will not hit each other. If you've ever done that, which I have, bumped your machine and your dies shift and they die cut on top of each other, it will ruin your dies quicker than anything. There we go. All right. I just love this color. I have forgotten what color it is. Maybe it's pecan pie. But it is beautiful in this oxidized copper paper. My little take your pick tool is the easiest thing I found to get this leaf out of the die cut. There we go. And the paper is great quality. It doesn't usually tear. Now, if you're really rambunctious with it, yes, it's going to tear. There we go. Oh, that one's already out. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, got them. All right, so let's build this card. I'm going to go ahead and put the inside in. I got some ink on this, so that's why it's used on the back. All right. And on my strip, get some adhesive on that. Whoa, doesn't that look beautiful? I love it. Okay, so we're going to put that right there. We're going to put this down first. And you have to make sure you put adhesive on the right side, or as opposed to the wrong side, because you don't want to put it on and then your card won't open. So, same thing with dimensionals. Make sure you put these on the correct side. All right, let's do that again. All right, and I don't have a bow or anything on this card because I really thought that it just looked gorgeous the way it, stands on its own, doesn't need anything extra. Okay, so I'm going to use dots because the paper is where the dots will hold it really well. Okay. And And if I can pick them up, I'm all thumbs tonight too. Okay. So let's just put this at the top here. I'm going to put this one coming out from there, and then this one on the top. And then this one right in here. So now we need the embellishments. And these sparkle gems, they're just gorgeous. Okay, and let's see, I'll put this one right here. So we are done with this card. It is so pretty. Just love it, love it. So these are the 3 cards that we made tonight. Let me show you another card that I have made with this set. This is with a grateful heart. And I don't know if you could see the indentions here. It's almost like you pierced it. There's a die cut in the set that shows like paper piercing. And I really like that. I like that. And then here is one of our treat bags with a belly band on it. And I just embellished that. It's for a card. I did have a matching card that went with it, but the card that I got back in my treat box, or my retreat box, was not the same card. So this one would go nicely in there, and you could, you know, give this as a gift to somebody. So I really like this. Really like that. This is another card that I made using the pumpkin, and I built it up. There's black and Cajun Craze. And then here is a piece of DSP from Them Bones DSP. And then I colored the Very Vanilla and black large check ribbon with the pumpkin pie. And then on the inside I stamped Joyous. Joy, you know, every day we choose joy. So I really like that. And then let's see, here's another one. This is the one I posted today. It's got the oxidized copper. It's got that beautiful paper. And then this is the same stamp that is in here, but I masked it off. And so change can be beautiful. And instead of saying autumn teaches us that change can be beautiful, I masked off the first part and then loaded this up onto a sentiment die and popped it up. And everything really looks good with this card. I was really pleased when I made it. Now, I didn't have anything for the inside because I wanted to leave it blank. I could see this being a sentiment card, or a very sentimental card for someone who is going through some changes. And sometimes changes are forced on us, but that's okay. We can deal with that. Okay, and then one more card that I made. And let me see, the card that we made tonight, this card, I made this card just like it. This time I used a different ribbon, different colors, and autumn teaches us that change can be beautiful. I still put that on there because this is the winter. So autumn changed those leaves to the winter. And I put a blank in there for me to write something. So this stamp set is very versatile. You can just change out the paper and make another card just like it. And these cards were easy to make. I've got instructions on how to make them. And all you have to do is click the link. I've got the link in there. It takes you right to my shop. And I've got that on the description of the Facebook post. Man, pulling words out tonight's been kind of crazy. But I really appreciate you guys hanging in there with me. And if you're watching this on the replay in YouTube, thank you so much. Hit that subscribe button, and I plan to have more videos out there for you. And y'all have a good evening this October 4th, 2023.